Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to online maths class. Before going to the session, be ready with notebook, pen, pencil, and eraser. Today, we are going to learn about pictograph. The last class, we learnt about collection of datas. The collected informations can be easily understood when it represented as pictures. That is called pictograph. A pictograph is a representation of data using pictures. There are so many ways of representing the data what we are collecting. Here the first way we are going to learn about pictograph. Pictographs represent the frequency of data using symbols or images that are relevant to the data. This is one of the simplest way to represent the data. Yes, my dears, let's move on to the example sum. Yes. Example 1. Information collected from 150 students about their favorite subjects are given below. Make us a pictograph based on it. Subject: English, Tamil, Maths, Science and Social. The number of students: 20, 25, 55, 35 and 50. Here the one more picture is given, that is a smiley picture which is equal to 5 students. The one smiley picture represent 5 students. So we are going to draw the pictograph. Let's move on to the solution part, my dears. Yes. First we should draw a tabular column. In that we should separate the column into two. That is, one is subject, other one is number of students. In that subject, you should write Tamil, English, Maths, Science and Social. We should separate it in a columns. So, how many number of students like Tamil? Yes, 25 students. One picture represent 5 students. So, how many pictures we want to draw? Yes, we want to draw 5 pictures. Yes, move on to the next. English. English number of students is 20. So, how many pictures we want to draw? Yes, 4 pictures. Move on to the next subject, Maths. How many students? 55 students. So, how many pictures we want to draw? Yes, we want to draw 11 smiley pictures. Yes, my dears. Next, Science. 35 students. So, we want to draw 7 smiley pictures. The last subject is Social Science. There are 15 students. So, we should draw 3 pictures. Yes, my dears. Did you all understand how to draw a picture in pictograph? Using tables. The number is given. In the picture along with the number is given. We should know the table so we can draw the picture easily. Move on to the next topic, representation of a data by tally marks. Any collection of information in the form of numerical figures giving the required information is called data. In olden days, primitive man used to count and verify his livestock using stones. This is the first data gathering method. Nowadays, we use many methods to collect information. The most efficient method is to keep a tally mark. Here, my children, they are giving the information in terms of numbers. We are going to use a tally mark. How to draw a tally mark? It's a symbol of 1. We can say that line. One line is represented tally mark. Yes, my dears, let's move on to the sum. Yes. Example 1. An information collected about the number of vehicles which crossed a school on a particular time are shown below. One is called a tally mark. It is difficult to find if there are more number of tally marks. Therefore, to make it easier to count, we change it as follows. 2 represent as 2 1. 3 represent as 3 1. 4 represent as 4 ones. 5 represent as 5 ones. But 6 represent as 4 ones and 1 strikeout, then 1, which is called 6. This is an easy way to find the tally mark. So the question is, how many vehicles are moving in the particular time? The sum of the vehicles are car, van, lorry, two-wheeler and bus. Yes, the number of tally marks also given. Here we are going to do the tally marks in terms of our own way. That is, which is called 1, 2, 3, 4 cross, and the next number should be next, which has mean that the tally mark should be changed into 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is 4, 5 is along with the 5. We are using the cross. Yes, let's move on to the solution. We have to divide the tabular column into 3 parts. One is vehicle, one is tally mark, and other one is number of vehicles. First one is car. So here how many number of lines are given? Just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So instead of we are counting like this, we are going to make a tally mark. How to draw the tally mark? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, which is mean that 5. Move on to the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again cross, which is called 5. The one more thing is 1. So totally 11 cars. The same way we are going to do for the next vehicles also. That is van, lorry, two-wheeler and bus. Yes, my dears. Did you understand how to draw the tally mark? Yes. Now we have the questions below that. The first question is, which vehicle crossed the school maximum in number? What is meant by maximum? Yes, maximum means more number of times. The more number of times which vehicle is crossed. According to the tabular column, we know that lorry is crossed many times. Okay, the answer is lorry. The next question, find the total number of vehicles which is crossed on a particular time. On that time, how many number of vehicles are crossed? We should count it in a totally. So we should add all the numbers, which is that 11 plus 7 plus 13 plus 12 plus 4, which is equal to 47. There are 47 vehicles which is crossed on a particular time. Yes, yes, my dears. The last way to represent the data is bar graph. A bar graph is a chart that uses the bars to show comparison between the categories of data. The bars can be either horizontal or vertical. The bar graph is used to represent the data, which is also used to collect the comparison of the data also. Yes, so we are going to do the bar graph now. The first example sum is the number of things sold in a month of January in a particular shop is shown below. Draw a bar graph. In this tabular column, we have two parts. One is home appliances, other one is number of things sold. So what are the home appliances that are given? Refrigerator, television, washing machine, cooler and radio. How many number of things are sold is also given. That is, refrigerator is sold 75, television 45, washing machine 30, cooler 60, radio 30. From the following data, we are going to draw the bar graph. My dears, in the given table, the numbers are come under which table? Yes, which is comes under 10 table, also 5 table. So I am going to draw the pictograph with the help of 10 table. With the help of 10 table. So in the horizontal line, we should write the numbers which is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, etc. On the vertical line, we should write the home appliances names. Radio, cooler, washing machine, television and refrigerator. And below we should start the refrigerator and the topmost we should stop with radio. With the help of this numbers and the name of the home appliances, we are going to draw the bars. Okay, my dears? Did you all understand how to draw the bar graph now? Yes. With the help of this bar graph, we can categorize the number of things or number of items which is so most or least in the help of this bar graph. Yes, my dears, let's we move on to the exercise 6.5. The first sum. The bar chart represents the number of students using different modes of transport. Observe and answer the following questions. So, the number of students in the vertical line is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. The modes of transport is given with the help of the bar graph itself. First one is bicycle, second one is by walk, third one is by car, and fourth one is by bus. Yes, did you understand the picture? From the picture, I am saying that the cycle, how many students are using the cycle? 50. How many students are using by walk? 40. How many students using car? 30. How many students using bus? In between the 50 and 40, we have the number 45. So, from the following picture, we are going to define some answers. We are going to derive some answers which is given in the questions. First question is, which mode of transport is mostly used by the student? Which mode of transport is mostly used? Mostly means more time. So, the students, number of students coming in the mode of transport is bicycle. The second question is, how many students are come to school by walk? We found the number as 40. So, number of students by walk is 40. Which mode of transport is used least? Which mode of transport is used least? Yes, the students which are coming under the car, it is the least number of students using the transport. The fourth question, how many students come to school by bus? Yes, the 45 students are coming under bus. Yes, my dears, did you understand this sum? So, representing the data in the three ways we learned today. First one is bar pictograph, second one is tally mark, and the third one is bar graph. Yes, move on to the homework part. Today's homework is exercise 6.3, first sum and second sum. Exercise 6.5, second sum, third sum and fourth sum. Today's session is completed. Thank you.